But let's move on and let's talk about Harry Kane again. As Jack Pitbrook, do you have the article that Jack Pitbrook did on it?
Yeah.
Because Harry Kane has turned down a big new Tottenham contract just 2 weeks ago. With the kind of news doing the rounds over the last couple of days that Spurs are set to offer Harry Kane a brand new contract with much improved wages, with a potential release clause or not in there. Jack Pitbrook claims that he turned down one 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, according to the article, Harry Kane was offered beginning of this month. Was offered a new contract which would add an extra 100 grand a week onto his pay packet, and he turned it down because he still thought the Man City deal was going to go through, and so he rejected the contract with the view of moving to Man City, and that move obviously hasn't materialised, and now the kind of tables are turned on Harry apparently, and now Levy doesn't want to give him a new contract. Now he wants a new contract, and Levy doesn't want to give it to him.
Wow.
Because he feels like the chance was there for Harry to sign it when there was offered to him a couple of weeks ago, before the window to end the speculation. He didn't take him up on that offer, and now apparently Levy feels like the chance has gone for the new signing of the new contract.
Was there a release clause in that contract?
Don't believe so, no.
So I mean, I don't get that from Levy. I don't get that at all from Levy. Seems a bit of an ego trip to me, because he's going to have 2 years left in his deal at the end of next season. He's going to have to offer have a contract at some stage.
Yeah, but I don't know whether the contract Kane wants now wants a release clause or not. But what Levy offered didn't have a release clause, so whether he was ever going to sign that. But yeah, so that was the beginning of last month, and hopefully he does sign a contract. I'll definitely be more in that camp, because I'd like him to kind of, even if he does leave next summer, at least I want him to this season trying to put any sort of doubt in his mind that he's committed for this season to bed. And I think him signing a contract would confirm that, even though it's possible that if a team comes in from next summer, I still think this season he's going to give his all. He's probably going to give his all anyway, but I don't want any animosity between the club and Kane, going forward. I want to put that in the past. And I think signing their contract probably does that.
Yeah, I agree, but I just don't get why Levy wouldn't still offer the contract.
Where's the quote from Levy? I'm trying to not quote from Levy, but where's Levy's position? It says right now there is a little appetite from Kane's side to sign a new deal. Even if he wanted to, the offer that he turned down 2 weeks ago was a time limited offer and is no longer on the table. Nor is there much incentive for Levy to make a new offer when Kane is now staying in this window and still has almost 3 years left on his deal. So there is no prospect of a new contract for Kane anytime soon. So it looked like a couple of weeks ago there was a chance, and now it looks like it ain't going to happen.
Surely, if Kane's willing to sign a contract right now, and next summer comes along and he still hasn't signed a contract, it's very unlikely by next summer he will sign one. With 2 years left in his deal, he's going to start holding more of the cards. So surely it's in our interest to give him that contract right now.
Depends if it's an extension on years or if it's just a pay rise.
Yeah.
I guess.
It's got to be an extension, yeah.
Yeah, it has to be an extension. I guess they've compared it to the situation when Rooney asked to leave and then signed a new contract within a couple of days. Grealish last year saw off interest from Man United by signing a new contract. When Arsenal came in for Vardy got a significant pay rise to sign a new deal. And they all signed the deal, but Harry Kane obviously decided to reject the deal. And but he still ended up staying because City didn't stump up the cash. So I guess Kane probably would have been better off in hindsight signing the deal potentially.
Yeah, I think so. Seeing as
that's
City
probably where all the
didn't
rumours
stump up.
came from a couple of weeks ago, if you remember.
Yeah.
When people were saying
when Paul Miller put that thing on LinkedIn and stuff.
So it sounds like that was true. That at the time he was offered a new deal, but he rejected it.
How do you think this is going to play out? Do you reckon a contract's going to be signed?
I think it depends how we do. I think it's now a bit of a waiting game to see how we're positioned. Come midway through the season, because if we're midway through the season and we're just like out of the contention for top four and we're languishing again, I can't see him signing a contract. But if we're actually like up there and competing, and still in some of the cups or whatever, then maybe there is a chance he'll think, look, I am at the right place and we are moving forward again, and I'm enjoying being still at Spurs. But it all depends. I don't think, I think the time has gone for the time being to sign it. I don't think it's going to be done now, but I think maybe because there is potential maybe later in the season for it to happen, I think.
Interesting. I mean, I think I think Levy would be stupid not to offer him a contract right now, an extension contract. Surely.
He should definitely offer it. It's whether Kane also wants to take it. Apparently, Kane's obviously more open to take it now than he was a couple of weeks ago. But whether he's he still doesn't seem that intent on doing so. He kind of seems like he would look at offers if it comes in, but he's not going to be desperate to sign it because he knows he will hold more of the cards maybe next summer.
Yeah, I get that. But when there's a chance, you're saying he's more open to it than he was a few weeks ago. Mm-hmm. If there's a slight chance, surely you've got to offer it and see if it sticks.
Yeah. That's what I'll do if I was Levy. I would offer him the contract. But clearly Levy is playing hardball again.
Yeah,
he is, and classic Levy, and he's gonna play hardball. He's say, look, you've got 3 years left. I don't need to give you more money than I'm giving you right now because you've got 3 years left. So,
and Kane will happily stay quiet. Next summer will come along, 2 years left, and Kane will start holding more of the cards, and Levy will look like an idiot.
Depends. I think next summer we still have. I know it's 2 years left, but there's still.
We do, but it's getting less and less, isn't it?
Of course, but then that's for the future to decide, not right now.
Yeah, but you got to look forward to the future, don't you?
Yeah, but nothing's decided just yet. So I think that's why Levy. You know how Levy is. He's always gonna wait until for the best moment, and maybe he feels like right now isn't.